welcome to a collective haul. We've got so many different brands. So I want to kick off with Karen Millen. Karen Millen kindly gifted me a few pieces. The first thing I picked out was this Pussybow white shirt. I was just in the market for something that was a little bit more formal but with a little bit of drama, and I thought this one with the Pussybow would be perfect. One thing I will say is in terms of like the actual shirt material, it's a little bit on the thinner side, but I just have it for this drama here. It pairs really, really nice with like faux leather and just works to zhuzh up any outfit, especially if you want it to look a little bit more business chic. The second piece from Karen Millen is this beautiful bodycon dress. I feel like Karen Millen have a really lovely quality bodycon. So this one I have in the white or the cream. They do have this in another colorway, and one of the things that drew me to this was the sleeves. I think the sleeves are lovely. They just add a little something extra, and the length of this is perfect. It goes all the way down to my ankles, and I'm just loving that length at the minute, particularly in the autumn and fall months. So my third and final piece from Karen Millen is this green dress. I absolutely love the colorway green, but if you don't like it in green, they have other colors. What I love about this is it's a really nice, it's a form-fitting dress, right? And it's nice and long as well, but it's not as form-fitting as the cream one. So if you want something that's a little bit looser, you can go ahead and grab this one. This one also pairs really nicely with like a belt if you wanted to cinch it in at the waist, and it just doubles up as a really nice corporate girly look, but then also very casual or brunch. So yeah, this is the final piece from Karen Millen. I want to move into DISSH now. DISSH is one of my favorite retailers. I have a really lovely dress from there, which whenever I wear, I get so many questions on it, and it's DISSH and the quality is amazing. So they kindly gifted me a couple of pieces. I picked out these trousers in an A, which is a little bit of a mistake because they're a little bit on the short side, and I just know that the 10 would have just sat perfectly. But because I've been wearing it with this jumper, I found like a cheeky little workaround, which is basically me not zipping it up all the way or like buttoning it all the way, so I can wear it a little bit lower. But this jumper is really cute. So for me, typically when it comes to like autumn and fall, just generally all year round, I'm an extra babe and I overdress. And so this year, autumn fall, I really wanted to add pieces to the wardrobe which were cute but also wearable and functional and able to get like multiple uses out of. So even though this looks kind of, you know, a little bit blah, a little bit basic, when it's paired with the trousers, because the quality of DISSH pieces are so beautiful, it looks so nice and it still looks quite elevated. So those are my two pieces from DISSH. Guys, I want to go into Anthropologie because Anthropologie had some bags. Okay, let me talk about this suede one first. I think right now is that the designer price point is just not justified. I have my designer pieces and I'm just not looking to add to that collection. So I'm back on the high street but looking for really quality accessories. This one, I mean, look, it's suede. Doesn't feel, I'm chuckling because I don't really know how durable a suede handbag really, really is, but this one was just too cute. I couldn't pass it up. I do need to kind of pick between the two, but if I'm honest, there's a space in the wardrobe for both of them. I think the more you pack this, I don't feel like it would look as cute and as chic because of this like shape. It would get all kind of funky looking, but look at this. Don't you think this is like different? It's a little bit off the beaten track. It's a little bit elevated. It's a little bit sophisticated. So this is the first bag and it's such a beautiful deep brown suede color. I know I said I was over Bottega dupes and I had Bottega dupes in the H&M haul, but this bag is so super cute. So first of all, the bottom is really great because it's a little bit thicker, it's a little bit harder, more reinforced. It doesn't have studs, but it just has an extra bit of fabric here. When I first got this bag, I was like, have you guys sold me a broken bag? Because basically the strap comes off like this. So you can wear it as a clutch. I think it's probably a little bit too big for a clutch because it's actually quite a weighty bag on its own without anything in it. But this comes in a ton of different colorways. Even though I said I'm kind of over the Bottega dupes, this one I'll make an exception for. I'm not gonna lie, the attention to detail is lovely. Like, I love the fact that this is color coded and not just a big silver like clasp. And the same here, like, I don't know, just a little attention to detail. That being said, I need to pick between the two bags. So would you pick the suede one or would you pick this faux leather one? Let me know. I presume faux leather anyway. It'll be linked in case you guys want to also check. But yeah, let me know, the suede one or this one. I want to move into ASOS. ASOS is kind of making a little bit of a comeback, particularly ASOS Edition. ASOS design is good, but sometimes hit and miss. ASOS Edition, I feel like it's just a little bit more elevated. It costs a little bit more money, but the pieces are just, I don't know, they're a little bit of a nicer, more premium quality. So I picked out this co-ord. Co-ord takes to see me coming, I'm not gonna lie. This, they do have it in a grey, but I have quite a few few co-ords in a grey. So I was like, let me go for a different colourway. I love that the skirt goes all the way down to my ankles, and then I love that the jumper would be great to be worn as a separate and paired with other bits and bobs. So I have both of these in a size small. I think they're around like 55 each. But honestly, the quality of this, like, I know I'm gonna get so much use out of this outfit. So I recently did a trip to New York and I made a beeline for Aritzia. I realized I didn't have anything to travel home in, so I was like, oh, any excuse to go to Aritzia, I was gonna go anyway. But I picked out this tracksuit. So this is the boyfriend fit, and this is also the sweat fleece range. I have the jumper in a size small, it's a hoodie rather, and it's a zip up. I didn't want like the hoodie without the zip, like I wanted it to be a little bit more functional, particularly as I kind of wore it to wear back on the airplane. I just wanted to be super comfy, and that I was, let me tell you that. I also picked up the trousers or the matching tracksuit bottoms in a medium. I at first went in, I was like, yeah, small, boom, Bob's your uncle, let's get out of here. Someone told me to try it on the tracksuits, yeah. I went to the changing room, and I tried it on over like my little cycling shorts, my little unitard, and it was looking a little tight. I said, let me try on the medium. The medium was actually the perfect fit. So I would recommend possibly sizing up in the tracksuit bottoms. I did get the flared bottom ones, but you can get scrunchy bottom. You can also get like combat ones. They had a ton of colours, so like black, pink. They also had these in like a combat-y kind of style. I was looking for brown. I was really hoping to find brown, but unfortunately I didn't. But that being said, the green goes really, really well with my P6000s. So this tracksuit, I've worn it a couple of times since I've gone back. It washes well. It still kept that nice fleecy lining, and I just think these are 100% 10 out of 10 and worth the money. Sticking with Aritzia, I went ahead and picked out some basics. I have quite a few of these types of things from Uniqlo, but they're the heat tech range and they really do keep you very, very hot. So I wanted just some basic ones. I picked up these from Aritzia, they're from the TNA range. So I have the black short sleeve top, I have it in a small, and then I also have the same thing in white because, you know, basics. And these are staple for literally every season, not just autumn and fall. And then I went ahead and I picked out the white long sleeve, which is also ribbed. This is the TNA range. I want to say they're around $25 each. Really lovely quality. I've worn the black one quite a few times already. I've washed it, it's washed well. So yeah, these were the basic tees that I picked out from Aritzia. These are the TNA HomeStretch range, and I feel like they're quite similar to Skims, but at a fraction of the cost. If you watched a, well, I want to say recent ASOS haul, but it's not that recent, I'm not going to lie. But I picked out a pair of G-Star jeans, and I just picked out the complete wrong size. So I've had them on my mind since then, and so this time round, I was given a voucher for ASOS, and I was like, okay, I'm going to make sure I rebuy these jeans and just rebuy them in a couple of different sizes and make sure I get my size right. So these are a G-Star raw pair of denim jeans. G-Star is honestly like the best when it comes to jeans. Like G-Star, Levi's, redone. Like there's no point for me wasting my money on the high street. Sometimes they just don't last. G-Star jeans, honestly, I've got some that I've had for literally at this point a decade and they look brand new. My only reservation about this though is that they are maybe a little bit of a lighter denim, so maybe a little bit more, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. I just think they kind of feel a little bit spring summer, but I've got them now, so I don't care whether it's autumn, fall, I'm gonna be wearing them. They're a really nice baggy fit, and I don't have any like baggy jeans, and I wanted a really nice pair that were a really good quality and the perfect length. So these G-Star ones fit the bill 100%. I want to go off the beaten track, if you will, just ever so slightly. I wanted to share a brand called Pretty Lavish. I'm sure you guys have heard about them. I don't think I've ever done like a dedicated Pretty Lavish haul. Maybe I have back in the day, but let me share a couple of pieces that I picked up from them. First, let me do the cardigan actually, because the cardigan, yeah, girl math, comes with a scarf. My only reservation is that I wish that there was like a little button or a little loop to kind of attach it to the cardigan, but it's kind of like 2 in 1. What I love about the cardigan, it gives me kind of like Jenny Kane, Tote vibes at a fraction of the cost. It's a really nice quality. Obviously I haven't worn it or washed it, so I don't know how it will last, but I do have Pretty Lavish dresses from probably like 3 years ago that are still really looking pristine. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is the exact same case for the cardigan. I absolutely love this colorway. I love the pockets. Again, very Jenny Kane-esque, but at a fraction of the cost. As I said, the two pieces hate to see me coming. This one is beautiful. So you've got this pinstripe navy blue, and it's an asymmetric top. And okay, look, maybe I should have maybe picked out the blazer because I feel like they have a blazer that goes with it. But this is a really nice top. It looks a little bit blah off, but you'll see in the cutaway, I sized up with the trousers, right? So I wasn't making no mistakes this time round, yeah? And the trousers are having a 10 and they're a really nice fit. I love the fact that they are the perfect length. I just paired this with like my black sock boots and I think this outfit together, very business casual, mwah, like no notes. Got a couple of notes here, just because you know what? This is actually a nice, let me not say a couple of notes. It's a nice co-ord, but for the Pretty Lavish section, they're not definitely all staying in my wardrobe. The rest of it is staying in the wardrobe. But this, I think I can send it back because I've got 2 co-ords from Pretty Lavish. I don't need both. I think this is still a nice piece though, so I did still want to share it with you guys. I can't say that this is a jacket. It's more of like a shirt or an overshirt because it's a little bit on the thin side. But I have both of these in an A. It's just like a cargo, khaki kind of vibe and colour. The skirt is really nice. It does come down all the way to your ankles and then it has a split in the middle at the back, which I think is a little different, which you guys can see here, but I would pick between 2. The navy one wins, but let me know what you guys think. I think this is such a quintessential piece for autumn fall, particularly in this colorway. If you don't like the brown, they do have it in a cream, which also is very, very beautiful. These kind of tops, they're just so soft and so cozy. And if you're feeling like, oh, I've got to go somewhere, but I don't really want to feel, you know, too restricted, but I want to be comfortable, but I want to look good. Something like this is going to do all of those things. You pair it with a nice skirt, you pair it with some jeans, you pair it with a pair of trousers, and it just kind of elevates. I think if you're ever in doubt, like playing with texture is a great way to add like a little bit of zhuzh to an outfit. So this is the, ignore that. This is the fluffy knit Bardo top from Pretty Lavish. My final piece from Pretty Lavish is this coat. How do we feel about the teddy coats? Do we think they're going to make a comeback? Did we think that they had ever left? How do we feel about them? This one is very nice quality, let me say that, because I've tried on a couple of teddy coats which present as teddy coats, but they're very, very thin. This is not that. It's very thick, it's very warm, it feels like such beautiful quality. I love that this one has like the double buttons, but then it also has the tie on it as well. It comes in taupe, it comes in another colorway. I went with the taupe. Stuck to my normal size. I usually size up with coats because I want to fit something chunky underneath usually, but this is so thick and so warm that I'm glad that I stuck to my normal size. Let me know what you guys think about this coat because I am going to finish on a H&M coat, which I'm more than likely going to keep. Can we really call it a coat because it's short? Let me finish up on that jacket, that H&M one. So this is the final piece. It's from H&M. It's the wool boxy jacket. I saw it on the website and then because it was my birthday last week, they were like, oh, you know, 25% off an item of your choice. I was like, you got me. So I got this coat, yeah. Ended up being 112, which, you know, it's a wool blend, so I can't be too mad about it. Anyway, I put it on my stories because I was like, it comes in white, grey and black. I definitely don't want black because I've got like quite a lot of black coats. So I was like, oh, I'll get the grey. Peer pressure, when I clicked the link for the coat, there was hardly any left in the white. So I was like, oh, well maybe I should get the white then. Knowing that like typically I'm a little bit worried about white and getting like makeup and, you know, but it's collarless. So we will keep hope alive. Anyway, put it on my stories and I was like, guys, what colour should I get? And everyone was like, grey. By this point, the white one or the cream one was already on its way. Now that I've tried it on though, I do think, particularly in this colourway, it gives that very chic, sophisticated vibe. So I'm not mad at it, but at the same time, if I had enough money to have it in the grey too, maybe I would. But let me know, once you click the link, you'll see all 3 colours. I think I've made the right choice keeping the cream. But let me know what you guys think, and that is actually the end of the haul. So those are the new in pieces for my autumn fall wardrobe. Like I said, I wanted a couple of pieces that are a little bit more wearable. I have all of the out there pieces. I have all of the extra pieces. I want some more wearable pieces now. Some things that I'll feel like cozy and I'll get a lot of use and a lot of wear out of. So yeah, that is my new in to my wardrobe autumn fall haul. Still some decisions to be made, so if you guys could help me with that in the comment section, that would be amazing. If you want to check out my H&M haul from last week, definitely do. I had some really great pieces in that haul. But yeah, that is it from me. Thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you very, very soon. Bye.